Ali up against the Hawk. Start of the bronze final. Full ball. Tried to lift it. It should be a catch. First ball. He's put it. Oh, it was almost the greatest combo catch of the fortnight. That's another good late delivery. Inside edge, and he's gone. He's walking. Sher Ali. Third ball, and he's on his way back to the pavilion. Just reward for an excellent opening over from Sahak. Nice ball again. Just shoots through a little bit low. And Shinwari, who has been so safe in the outfield, has somehow let that one dribble through his hands. Onto the leg stump. Hit it up again. Would have been an outstanding grab. Shinwari drifts on a middle stump. Hyder times it beautifully. Sorry, that was Hussain. Superb bit of timing. Jawari cleans up his off stump. Wonderful piece of bowling from this young man. Little in swinger back into the right-hander. And a big swing across the line from Hyder. Really disappointed about the fact that they couldn't make their way through to the finals. That's a lovely shot from Mustafa. Goes in the block hole, just a touch fuller. And Mustafa, who's a nice timer of the cricket ball. Short ball wide. Not punished as much as it could have been, but ordinary effort in the field. Slow ball swung away beautifully over extra cover. And it's a nice piece of bowling. Well, said about Khan coming up with some great overs in the middle and later stages. Steps in, first ball. Big heave across the line. And Hussain is on his way. Swing across the line from Wakas. Finds the boundary though. Nicely timed shot. It's outside off stump. Not beautifully timed, but the placement is fortunate and beneficial. Khan charges in again. It's reasonably well timed and enough power in it to take it over the boundary. Who would have thought? Wakas being the launch pad here. Wakas, though, this is his chance to shine. Oh, it goes again. It's a high ball. Opportunity for a catch. And Popper, that's the second one he's put down today. Have to do better than that against good players. Can't. He's punished the next ball. Managed to drag out a mistimed shot, but despite that, it's flown away for a boundary. Short ball. Well, maybe the advice he gave him is sharpen up his technique. We will have the big game. It's the final of ECS Sweden 23, and there's still a big game to go here, and it looks like a clear run out at the top. Wakas, his innings might be ended through probably no one's fault aside from the two men collaborating in the middle. Has to come up with a big turn. A little back flick onto the stumps, and he's about a foot short of his ground. Offer on the stumps, lifted high and lifted pretty long. It's carried the boundary by a good 15 metres, and Mustafa, he's playing a little gem of an innings here. Oh, straight through him like a hot knife through butter. Nomar puts it on a good length. Challenges the batter to hit across the line. Saleri takes up the challenge, but no contact at all, and his stumps go flying, and it's a happy Noman Zahir celebrating. He's got 1 for 11. Short ball, nicely pulled. It's a great start from Rahman. Good footwork. Short ball goes again, tucked up. Oh, what a superb grab. Fantastic stuff coming in from third man. That's a wonderful catch, acrobatic stuff. And they've continued to excel in the field, Kristianstad. Saleri getting clean bowled, and then the catch there from Wahad. Another one that could be a second wicket in succession. Probably not the man who really wanted to take it, given the issues with his hand, but he's taken a good grab in the end. There's a nice little delivery from Zahir, just tailed away. And oh, you can see the grimace on his face. Suddenly get up to speed. There's that one who's got a fair bit of speed. Unfortunately, it's dropped to Ikori out there. The cover boundary, it went straight to him, albeit at pretty fair speed. Hopefully we'll look at it next time he comes in.
Not for long.
May not get the opportunity. Great catch. Just so safe in the field, Kristianstad. It doesn't really matter who's under the ball, whether they've got one functioning limb or two. They just seem to always take everything that's offered to them. Well, that's into his slot, and he's taken full advantage. That's a big strike. Smokes it over the cow corner boundary. Sahak charging in. Good change up. This has been fantastic bowling from Kristianstad as the keeper has a crack, and then he executes the run out as there was some confusion with Mustafa desperately trying to get on strike.
Yeah, took his time. To be honest, I don't mind that because even though I think the keeper throws at the keeper's end, Barger's at least trying to keep.
Big swing over to the leg side. Well, you might have said it wasn't the greatest result to get Mustafa off strike, but what a whack first ball. Give me the strike, Mustafa. Well, he's gone for another big swing. This has gone so far in the air. Would have been a fantastic catch, but unfortunately no one's dropped the catch, and then it's spun away for a boundary as well. Ah, Sahak's blasted him out. He'd had enough of being biffed by the number 11. Comes up with a sensational Yorker to finish things, and Master bowled out for 109. They cannot stop losing wickets at the moment, but that's a sensational Yorker. Short ball, oh, it's cracked the off stump. Somewhat unlucky for Sahil. It's shot through a touch, but it probably wasn't the right length to play that shot. Stepped away, in fact, it wasn't the right length at all. Just developing a few better fundamentals will help them immensely, and great example of it there. Raza replicating the Maman trick, full ball, left arm pace swinging back. It's a nice piece of bowling from him, and Niamatullah Mosley, that is the end of his tournament. Well, that one's slapped high, but it hasn't gone far enough, and it's a pretty easy catch. And that is the third wicket out. Looked like he was ready to lick it like an ice cream, held close to his mouth. 3 for 3. Oh, poor Fahir. He's gone for a 5-ball duck. At least he was trying to belt Raza out of the park. A few of his teammates have almost been a touch negative in the innings today, just struggling with some of the step up in good bowling. And Zahir cleaned up by a lovely piece of bowling from Raza. He's got 3 for 2. Well, it's down to the leg side. Swung away. Popal managed just to hit it to the boundary. Almost doubles their score in one shot. Short. Swung hard. He swung very handsomely. Generates immense power with that remarkable cross-handed technique. Better ball. Floated into the leg side, but Waffer is pretty happy receiving that length and doesn't need a second invitation to try to go big. Gets good elevation. Swung onto middle stump, and it's beautifully struck. Waffer, he's actually kept that one a bit lower, hit through the line. Keep things interesting. That's a good shot, and once again, superb placement from Waffer. Floated up, and Waffer goes again. Another maximum. Concludes a 28-run over.
Nothing that unusual about it after seeing it for a week or so.
Well, they swatted it. Oh, great shot.
You know, the guys were pretty emotional, as you can imagine.
Oh, taking a mighty swing and pumped that 20 metres over the 45. Sensational striking from Waffa.
Which is the, well, first I wait for this 4, which is pounded through the offside. 50 partnerships come up.
Really did make a name for themselves, Cluj, didn't they? Oh, my goodness. That is struck with immense power, and Waffa has blasted Rahman over to cover. This is the opening bowler that he's just tonked out of the park. It's 1 run away from a monstrous half-century. Oh, and of course he brings it up with a swat over the offside. What a strike. Pulverises his way to 55. What a fantastic innings from this man.
What a curtain call for a guy.
Rahman drops it short. Whopper swings. It's so high. It's so far.
I mean, it's just incredible batting. You wouldn't believe it if you didn't see it on your eyes, or next best thing if you saw it on the European Cricket Network.
Oh, big swing. When you swing hard, sometimes you get lucky.
Oh,
Whopper goes big again. He's blasted that almost all the way to the long grass. This total, they're now below the balls required. 21, sorry, equal with it, 21 off 21. Oh, Popel goes big, hits it hard. He says, get stuffed, Maximo. Back in your box, Vinny. Massive strike from Popel. Nicely pitched ball, and it's taken him out. That's well bowled by Shah Ali, a man that we probably should have seen a little bit more at the bowling crease for Master. But that is the end of an outstanding innings, one of the best individual performances we've seen in this tournament. In fact, you could argue that there wouldn't be a game if Kristianstad going to win this that was so down to one man, Vinny.
Definitely one-man army. Yeah, Waffa.
Just mining as Popal, he could be the hero here in the later overs. Share Ali, give it some air share. Short, steps back. Well, he may not have finished it with a maximum, but he's got a big fat top edge for 4.
Oh. Wasn't that typical,
big swing by Sahak. That's the match-winning shot, and fantastic to see him come up with the winning runs. He's been fabulous for this side. And look at the excitement. They've extracted one last bit of energy to come and congregate and lift the hero Pop up in the air.
Oh, look, maybe a no ball. No, I don't think they'll care. They'll probably just give it 4 runs in the end.